so you better know. Work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Let your heart come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Phillies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Plesac is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, if that last name sounds familiar, yep, it rings a bell. That's my nephew, Zach Plesac, on the mound right now. Right-hander can do just about everything. Terrific fielding pitcher. Might have the best right-handed pickoff move to first and second base in the game. Fields his position well, and oh, by the way, throws 94 to 96 with a good curveball and a changeup, but his best secondary pitch right now is a straight changeup.
Here's the pitch. Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Striding in is Ozzie Albies as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 39 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Acuna on second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. Sliced hard on the ground. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Touki Toussaint will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Love this arm from Touki. Kind of a loose arm. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pedro Martinez. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. His changeup has gotten a lot better. Toiled a little bit between the rotation and the bullpen. I think this guy has a bright future. And if he's throwing strikes early, look out. He can shut just about anybody down.
And now in the box, Gene Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Willie Castro is on deck. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Next to hit is Willie Castro. First pitch of the AB now. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, here is Francisco Lindor, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. We've played an inning. Still nothing. Now at the plate is Dansby Swanson. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That evens it up. 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Dansby Swanson goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Josh Donaldson digging in now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Ben.
And now here is Ben Ruda hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
In the air, down the line in left. And foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Reese.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Harper gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So now here is Kyle Tucker looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two balls and a strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Javier.
Now at the plate here is Javier Baez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming, here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He'll check in here at 256, 11 home runs and 25 driven in. One and 0, here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit down the line at first. Foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the third out. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now to the plate, Tuki Toussaint. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 62.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Story comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch of the AB now. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And a bouncing ball, foul. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an count at times.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just hung in there on that one. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, he's running. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Simmons is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Albies takes his lead at third with one away. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Now a drive out to left center field. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A dive by Baez. He is out. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Show Track. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. After it is Tucker. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like. Leading off the inning, it'll be Zach Plesac, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number 24.
Up next, Gene Story. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Willie Castro will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Willie Castro, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next up is Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Right side, but it's well foul. Now another 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Two out with the man at first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Darno waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over.